This is not financial advice, not legal advice, for entertainment, educational purposes only, and anything I say is my opinion. Please don't make any financial decision based on anything I say in these videos. Listen, double check you're still subscribed to the channel. Double check your notifications are on. And if you hit that like button, make sure it's working properly. Because these bad actors are doing everything in their power to suppress the channel. Because they don't want more people becoming aware of all the fraud and corruption in the market. Okay, listen. AMC, naked shorters, they control all the data that we receive, okay? The other day it slipped away from them, and they showed us the real days to cover, okay? And it was probably a lot worse than that. And when they had that slip up, what they did, they fixed the days to cover to make sure that never happens again. Because the days to cover for AMC stayed exactly the same for 2 straight days. Okay? I mean, absolutely crazy. In my opinion, it is just further evidence of the fraud and manipulation that's in the market. The SEC knows it, the DOJ knows it, the FBI knows it, but they still practice willful blindness every single day to the fraud and corruption. They cannot claim that they don't see it because it's right there in the data for the whole world to see. They just refuse to act, and we all know why. The major reason is because the majority of the victims of these crimes are retail investors, pension funds, and institutions that follow the rules, so they don't care. Okay? If this type of trading activity was losing 1%'s money, there would be a joint task force and people would be indicted and in handcuffs. Anyway, here are the AMC numbers, okay? The volume, the reported volume anyway, 8,921,651. Can we really see exactly what's going on in the dog pool? Or other ways they trade stocks between each other? Of course we can't, okay? Because these guys are criminal and they try to keep everything as opaque as possible. Okay, 40.5% of the volume was shorted shares. So they found 3,600,000 AMC shares to short into the market and manipulate the price. Yet the SEC, the DOJ, the FBI refuses to ask them, where did you get those shares from? I mean, it's absolutely crazy. This type of behavior would not be allowed in any other industry. And the short exempt, 4,122. It inched up a little bit from the previous day. But these numbers don't even matter because they can create millions and billions of counterfeit shares, and nobody will ever ask them, where did those shares originate? And going back to the days to cover, 7.23 days to cover, the exact same number as the day before. Do you think those are real numbers? Of course they're not real numbers, okay? How do you add 3,600,000 new short positions, and I believe they're counterfeit short positions, they're naked short positions, and then the days to cover doesn't change, and you didn't cover your old shorts? I mean, anybody looking at the data from AMC can see that this thing is heavily manipulated. But because, as I said before, a majority of the victims are retail investors, pension funds, and institutions that follow the rules, nobody seems to care. The SEC, the DOJ, the FBI practice willful blindness. Anyway, please leave some comments. Tell me what you think. Do you think it's possible in a fair and transparent market to input 3,600,000 new short positions, yet the days to cover stays exactly the same? Anyway, have a great day. God bless, and I appreciate y'all on this journey with me.